the Let's Master English podcast, and I'm your host, Coach Shane. Hello, everybody. Coach Shane here. Welcome to the Let's Master English podcast number 112. March 17th, 2025 is the publication date. Of course, March 17th is St. Patrick's Day. I am Irish, 50% Irish, so I do like this holiday. There's nothing really special to celebrate, except I try to eat Irish food, and I drink scotch, which is Scottish, not Irish whiskey. But yeah, that's how I celebrate. Anyway, happy St. Patrick's Day. Do you do anything special? Do you wear green? You're supposed to wear something green. I certainly am. To start us off, we've got a request song. And I really like this song. And normally, if you're a member, I give you the videos and you can actually see the lyrics of the song. But I decided to choose a video, and there are no lyrics. But if you kind of watch the video, you might be able to understand. The name of the song is The Distance, and we have a phrase, to go the distance. And that phrase means to go all the way. If you decide to do something, if you think you want to do something, are you able to go the distance? Or do you give up? If it gets difficult, if you have a problem, do you give up? I hope not. Learning English, mastering English, that's not easy. But I'm here with you. But you need to go the distance, go all the way, become successful. All through time, all through history, we are here because many men and women went the distance. They did it. This is a really fantastic song. It's a bit rockish, but it's Cake. The name of the group is Cake. It's a wonderful video, so I hope you're a member. If you're not a member, what's your problem? Send an email, contact@letsmasterenglish.com. Ask to be a member, all right? Enjoy the song. We got lots of great stuff in today's podcast. News coming up after The Distance. A man in Argentina has gained viral fame after claiming to be a time traveler from the year 2093. In a video, he warns that a massive energy shift will occur in June of 2025, affecting the Earth's magnetic field. Scientists dismissed the claim, but online discussions have exploded, with many asking, what if he's right? A stray cat in England miraculously survived a 250-mile-long journey clinging to the underside of a moving train. Railway workers at a London station discovered the feline covered in soot but unharmed. The cat has since been adopted by a train operator and renamed Diesel. And finally, a perfectly round hole measuring over 6 feet in diameter appeared overnight in the middle of a highway in Brazil with no visible debris nearby. Geologists are baffled as no seismic activity or underground drilling was reported. Locals are convinced it's either a sinkhole or aliens. Bum, bum, bum. More space. We got the aliens there. 3 great stories. Argentina, England, and Brazil. Argentina, gracias. England, thank you. Brazil, obrigado. For the fantastic stories. Let's make sure we understand everything. A man in Argentina has attained, gained, G-A-I-N-E-D, viral fame, internet fame. If something is viral, it is right now super, super popular. It might be silly or stupid, but anyway, everybody's watching the video. It's super, super popular. My videos on YouTube and TikTok and Facebook and Instagram and all these other places, they rarely, they never, well, as of yet, they never go viral. My videos are too serious. Anyway, this guy in Argentina is super, super popular right now. Why? After claiming to be, he says he's something. What is he? A time traveler from the year 2093. Wow. So this guy's actually from the future, 2093. And he's come back to today, 2025. Wow. Interesting. Do you believe that? Come on. Do people actually believe it? Some people believe it. You know, the best test is who's the next president after, in my case, Trump. Well, he's from Argentina. So, they got a famous president. What's his name? I know his name. I can't think of it. Anyway, who's the next president, right? Who's going to win the World Cup? You got to ask questions like this. You have to ask those historical questions that he should know, right? Anyway, the guy says he's from the future, and some people believe him. Actually, a lot of people are interested. They're watching his video. He's super popular online. In a video, he warns, be careful, be careful. Why? What? A massive energy shift. Massive, huge energy. The sun? Shift, change? Will occur in June 2025. So right now, 3 months later, something is going to happen, and like energy is going to really, really change a lot. Is it from the sun? Is it like internal energy of the earth? What does it mean? I don't know what it means, but a massive energy shift will occur in June, and that will affect the Earth's magnetic field. Ooh. So right now, we have the North Pole and the South Pole, right? North and South. A couple weeks ago, we talked about how dogs align to the Earth's magnetic field when they go poo-poo. Well, this guy is saying the Earth's magnetic field is going to be affected, maybe changed, moved, canceled, strengthened, weakened. I don't know how it's going to change, but he says it's coming in June. Something's going to happen to the Earth in June. It doesn't sound good. However, scientists dismiss the claim. They dismiss what he says. They says what he says is nonsense. It's not true. It's BS. Nothing's going to happen. Don't worry. But online discussions have exploded. Online, everybody's talking. And many people are asking, what if he's right? What if he's right? Oh, stop it, people. Really? A time traveler from the year 2093? Come on, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Do you? Earth's magnetic field is going to change somehow? I don't believe it. The Earth's magnetic field has changed many times in the Earth's history. You know that, right? It has. Even right now, it's moving. It moves. It's not something that just is permanent. It's flipped before. I'm sure it's been strong and weak. It happens. But something that's going to change the way we live in June? I don't think so. I hope not. He better be wrong. I don't believe him. Do you believe him? Time travel, that's pretty cool. If you could time travel, would you want to go into the future or go back into the past? That's a good one. Actually, we're talking about that in our current Perf VIP lesson. Are you a Perf member? Perf is all about speaking. If you need to improve your speaking, and you probably do, especially if you are a professional. If you're a professional and you need to use English at work, pronunciation is king. Speaking is extremely important, and that is what we help you with. We help you with your communication skills. But anyway, enough about me. Let's go to the second story. A stray cat. A stray cat is a cat without a home. Aw. A stray cat in England miraculously, unbelievably, amazingly, somehow, thanks to God, survived a 250-mile journey. 250 miles. What's that, like 400 some kilometers? 450 kilometers? Okay, I'm in Google. Hold on a second. 250 miles, 2 kilometers, 400. Oh, I was smart. I was right. 400 kilometers. A 400-kilometer journey. Wow, so a cat took a walk for 400 kilometers, 250 miles? No. Clinging, holding on very tight, clinging, holding very tight to the underside of a moving train. Oh my God. This cat was underneath a train, holding on to something, and it held on for 250 miles, 400 kilometers. Amazing. That is one strong cat. Can you imagine how scared it was? Railway workers at a London station discovered the feline. F-E-L-I-N-E. Another word for cat. Bovine, B-O-V-I-N-E. That's a cow. Canine, C-A-N-I-N-E. That's a dog. So we have these words. Cat, feline. So the railway workers at a London station discovered the feline covered in soot. Covered in soot. S-O-O-T. Soot would be like that black, dirty gunk that you can see in an engine in a car. Oil, gas, diesel, coal. When fuel is burned, when you burn something, it's that black smoke, that black residue. That's soot. Soot. S-O-O-T. And that poor little kitty was covered in soot, but unharmed. It was fine. It was okay. And the story ends happily. The cat, remember, it was a stray cat, no home. The cat has since been adopted, by a train operator, and renamed Diesel. Diesel is so cute. Diesel is a fuel. It's a train fuel. The fuel that trains use, not gasoline, diesel. D-I-E-S-E-L. Diesel. And when you burn diesel, the smoke is black. And this kitty was black when they found it underneath the train. Isn't that a sweet story? I love it. That's such a good name. I have 3 cats right now. Minty. And there's a reason why Minty is named Minty, but I can't tell you. Baseball is another cat. And tennis racket is another cat. Why is one cat named Baseball? Why is another cat named Tennis Racket? We gave the opportunity to name the cats to Mikey when he was 3. And he really has no experience in giving a name to something. So he chose Baseball for one cat and Tennis Racket for another cat. There you go. Anyway, names are special. Our final story, a perfectly, absolutely perfectly round hole, 360 degrees, measuring over 6 feet, 2 meters in diameter. So not too huge, but not small, but it's perfectly round. This is weird. Appeared overnight. Like yesterday, there was no hole. And today, there's a hole. In the middle of a highway in Brazil. So there's this road, and yesterday you can drive on the road no problem. And then today, suddenly, in the middle of the road, there's a 2-meter hole. And it's like perfectly round, with no visible debris nearby. debris. Actually, in our current DDM, that's one of the words that we're going to be studying, debris, D-E-B-R-I-S. It looks like debris, but it is a French word. Do you speak the French language? Yes, we do not say debris. We say debris. Debris, D-E-B-R-I-S. Debris means the stuff. So imagine you have some ground and then you dig a hole. Well, when you dig a hole, there's dirt, and you got to put the dirt outside the hole, right? That dirt we can call debris. But for this hole, there was no visible debris. None. Yesterday, there was no hole. Today, there's a hole. If you dig a hole, there's got to be dirt. There's got to be, asphalt, concrete from the highway, but there's none. Nothing. Just a hole. Geologists, those are scientists who study the earth, stones, rocks, volcanoes, earthquakes. Geologists are baffled, B-A-F-F-L-E-D. They're stunned. They're shocked. They have no answer. They have no idea. Why? As no seismic activity, like an earthquake, they can measure the earth moving. That's called seismic activity. I live in Vermont. Very stable. Basically no seismic activity. My sister lives in Los Angeles. Oh, they got seismic activity there. You can feel earthquakes there. But here at this highway, there was no, in that 24-hour period, there was no seismic activity. There was no underground drilling. Nothing was happening underground, like drilling down there, mining, nothing. None of it. Nothing was going on. Just a hole. Locals, people who live in the local area, are convinced it's either, both pronunciations are fine. A sinkhole is a hole that appears in the ground, and it's a hole, boom, that suddenly appears, usually because of mining or maybe an underground river that went dry, and there's a hole under the ground, so the dirt just falls. So it's either a sinkhole or aliens. Aliens. A-L-I-E-N-S-E-T. Yeah, Martians. I'll tell you this much. Brazil is known to have some very strange alien and UFO stories. Oh, yes. Visiting schools, real stuff. And people, so I don't know. I do not believe in the time traveler, but I want to believe in aliens. The answer, I'm sure, is just a sinkhole. But anyway, scary stuff. Can you imagine driving down the road, and suddenly, you drive the road every day. You know the road. You drive it every day. And then suddenly in the middle of the road, there's a hole? That'd be scary. The reason it's scary is because this is your road. It could have been you. You could have fallen into the hole. Disappeared forever. An alien could have taken you. That, to me, is scary. Okay, we got 2 songs coming up. And, of course, we're talking about Stray Cats in the story number 2. So we got the Stray Cats coming up with Sexy in 17. That was a great song when I was back in high school. And it is St. Patrick's Day. So there's an Irish band called Key West. Oh, I love the Key West. And they have a song which is actually really beautiful. Time Traveler, right? And the name of the song is The Things I Wish I Had Done. So the meaning is like, if I could go back in time, I would do these things. So I think it's a perfect song for this news segment. I hope you enjoy it. It's the Key West song is brand new, by the way. So enjoy that. Stray Cats from the 1980s. But first, let's listen to the 3 stories one more time. A man in Argentina has gained viral fame after claiming to be a time traveler from the year 2093. In a video, he warns that a massive energy shift will occur in June 2025, affecting the Earth's magnetic field. Scientists dismiss the claim, but online discussions have exploded, with many asking, what if he's right? A stray cat in England miraculously survived a 250-mile journey clinging to the underside of a moving train. Railway workers at a London station discovered the feline, covered in soot but unharmed. The cat has since been adopted by a train operator and renamed Diesel. And finally, a perfectly round hole measuring over 6 feet in diameter appeared overnight in the middle of a highway in Brazil with no visible debris nearby. Geologists are baffled as no seismic activity or underground drilling was reported. Locals are convinced it's either a sinkhole or aliens.
Where education and entertainment come together. Let's master English. Do it.
Everybody, this is Country Shane, and I'm bringing you the facts. Coach Shane was talking about that hole, and boy, when I hear hole, I think about the Oak Island Money Pit. Have you ever heard it? In Nova Scotia, Canada, there's this hole in the ground. They discovered it in 1795, and treasure hunters have been going there for years and years and years, looking for gold, and they found something. A stone slab was found 90 feet deep. That's like 30 meters deep. And on that stone, there were inscriptions. Somebody was writing something. And to this day, they don't know what it means, but they do know it's old. The Oak Island Money Pit. Lots of mystery up there. If you're ever in Nova Scotia, check it out, but don't get too close. Thanks so much, Country Shane. Oh, yes, I have heard about that too. Have you heard about it? Ooh, yeah, some people think there's treasure in that hole. Nobody's been able to get to the bottom of the hole. Evidently, it's like an endless hole, very, very, very deep. The tunnels will flood. There are booby traps. I mean, it's crazy. It's a crazy hole. Would you like to explore some place like that? A hole in the earth, a cave, maybe a sunken ship? The dream, the hope to find gold and riches and fame is real. But would you actually enter a cave all by yourself with just a flashlight? Would you swim down into the ocean to check out a ship? Boy, I don't know. The adventure sounds cool. Maybe when I was like a kid, right? Like 18, 19, 20 years old, I probably would. But now I'm older. And with age comes wisdom. And I believe I'm wise enough to not do anything stupid. That's just my opinion. What about you? Oh, I found a great song, kind of a country song too, so it's perfect for Country Shane. It's a singer called Zach Bryan. Nobody really knows about him. Not very famous, but he's got a song called Oak Island. Ooh, it's kind of a mean, scary song. So check out the lyrics if you're a member. Enjoy it, and I'll be back with a master English tip. Tip number 3 coming up today. All right, everybody. Master English as an adult. There are 8 steps. Step number 1, fix pronunciation. Step number 2, master sentence intonation. And today, step number 3, master sentence rhythm. Do you know what rhythm means? Rhythm is when you pause, P-A-U-S-E, pause in a sentence. It's the speed of your sentences. Sometimes sentences are really fast, but then we slow down. That's rhythm. It's the voice. So I can talk like this, and then I can talk like this, changing the voice. It's the volume. Sometimes I want to be a little bit quiet, and then sometimes I have to be loud. It's the emotion. Basically, sentence rhythm is the musicality of speaking. There's no music because you're speaking, but in a sense, it's the way you make your speech sound like a song. And it's really important. Last week, we talked about sentence intonation. And the interesting thing is American intonation and UK, British intonation is essentially the same. But rhythm is quite different. The rhythm that Americans use when we speak and the rhythm that the British people tend to use when they speak can be very, very different. So I teach American speech, so therefore learning American rhythm is very important. I'll give you 2 examples. The first example is, and this, by the way, when at this level of learning, AI can't help you. Because I'm going to give you a sentence that's very simple. Listen to the sentence. My wife is pregnant. Okay? My wife is pregnant. P-R-E-G-N-A-N-T. That means my wife is going to have a baby, right? My wife is pregnant. That's not true. It's just an example. And AI like ChatGPT or DeepSeek, AI will understand that sentence perfectly, right? However, listen to this. Oh, my wife is pregnant. Or listen to this. Oh, my wife is pregnant. Are those sentences the same? Now, you can't see my expression, but if you saw my face, the first one, oh, this is bad news. Oh my God, I have no money. Oh no. And the second one, oh, this is so wonderful. My wife is pregnant. This is great. And ChatGPT can't hear that yet. So that's why when people say, oh, I can use AI to help me with my speaking. Yeah, you can at the very basic level. But actual communication, no, you can't. Because actual human communication requires rhythm. It requires flavor. Your eyes, your face, your gestures, your body language tell a message. And it's very important. It's very important in communication. It's something that we learn in my perf classes. So that's one example of rhythm, okay? Putting that emotional quality into it that AI cannot read. Only other humans can read it. And the other example, actually, I'm taking a sentence from last week's podcast. I love this sentence. This is one sentence. Listen carefully, okay? Laos experienced extensive bombing during the Vietnam War, with more bombs dropped than on all countries combined during World War II, leading to ongoing dangers from unexploded bombs. Bruh. That was one long sentence, very meaningful sentence, but it was so long, it was boring, and I don't know what they were saying. So when you have a long sentence, you absolutely need to think about the rhythm, where we can pause. By the way, these sentences are in the our community, so you can read the sentences with me. So let me try the sentence again. Laos experienced extensive bombing during the Vietnam War, with more bombs dropped than on all countries combined during World War II, leading to ongoing dangers from unexploded bombs. That sentence, much easier to understand, right? Because I had rhythm. Now let me say it again, normal speed, but with rhythm. Laos experienced extensive bombing during the Vietnam War, with more bombs dropped than on all countries combined during World War II, leading to ongoing dangers from unexploded bombs. So if you compare the first time I read that sentence to the third time I read that sentence, extremely different. So learning rhythm is very, very important. Do you remember last week I told you, for the average student of mine, it takes 4 weeks to learn sentence intonation. Sentence intonation can be learned in 4 weeks. Sentence rhythm, however, takes a bit longer, but we have a number. On average, it takes 12 weeks. And we've got thousands of students who've gone through the program. 4 weeks for intonation, 12 weeks for sentence rhythm. In 16 weeks, that means 4 months, right? Your English speaking can change significantly. And the magic of this, once you're able to really learn your intonation and your rhythm, your listening becomes so much better. It's a system that works together. Pronunciation, it depends on you, your age, your problems, right? Sometimes people can fix pronunciation very quickly. But for many of us, like me, how old am I? I'm 57, right? So if I'm speaking a different language, it might take me a while. Oh, I can fix my pronunciation, but it might take a year, maybe 2 years. And then even though I fix it, I still have to practice all the time. So pronunciation is an ongoing thing that we need to fix. But sentence rhythm and sentence intonation, once you learn, it's like riding a bicycle. You'll never forget. And if you want to focus on learning sentence intonation, it takes 4 weeks. If you want to focus on learning sentence rhythm, it takes 12 weeks. And then you're done forever. And like I said, once you get intonation and rhythm done, English becomes so much easier. Speaking and listening. It's very important. And I know you can do it. You are not what I would call the average person. Anybody listening to this podcast is not average. You are above average. You are not common. We love common people, right? I love common people. Common people are nice. But I especially love smart people like you. But, okay, I'm sorry. Let's be nice to everybody. Let's play a song for everybody. Should we do that? Yeah, a unifying song. This is a request. It is a band called Pulp. I love this song, and it's called Common People. Enjoy. I'll be back with the dates and holidays. Today is March 17th, 2025. It is St. Patrick's Day. March 17th is the 76th day of the year, and there are 289 days remaining. Since it's St. Patrick's Day, make sure you have some beef and cabbage. I have mine. It's delicious. And of course, Irish coffee. That is always fantastic. April 8th is Easter. That's 22 days away. And for most Americans, in 29 days, we have Tax Day, April 15th. That's not cool. This week, national days and fun observances. Again, today, St. Patrick's Day. Tomorrow, March 18th, Awkward Moments Day. It's a day we celebrate awkward situations. Actually, in my English camp, I have an English camp. It's really so much fun. we were studying a Friends episode, and there's a woman that Ross was interested. She was sitting at the bar of the Central Perk coffee shop, and she turns around and she sees Ross, and she says, "Hi, Ross." And then Ross says, "Hi." And then he runs away because it was so awkward. Perfect. If you think about Ross, he is the king of awkward. March 19th, Let's Laugh Day. Oh, I like that. March 20th, officially on the solstice calendar, solar calendar, is the first day of spring. So let me see. If I see some flowers, I'll take a picture and I'll let you know. March 21st, World Poetry Day. My favorite poem is this. Roses are red, violets are blue. Sugar is sweet, and so are you. Aww. March 22nd is International Goof Off Day. That means it's a day where you can just do nothing. Oh, that sounds like fun. Just do nothing. A day of do nothing. Yeah, play video games or just go sleep, watch movies, Netflix and chill. I like that. Goof off, to do nothing. And finally, March 23rd is Puppy Day. Do you got a puppy? Well, you can celebrate that day with your puppy. Taking us into the next segment, which is birthdays, I gotta play an Irish song. Now, the band is not Irish. The band is Thin Lizzy. And I've actually played the song before in the LME podcast, Whiskey in the Jar, but I've always done the Metallica version because I love it. But Thin Lizzy, actually, they inspired Metallica's version, so check out the kind of original, anyway, to Metallica. Enjoy! Celebrity birthdays. March 17th, Hozier. He's a singer. He's Irish. He's 35 years old. Congratulations. March 18th, Adam Levine, one of the members of Maroon 5, the lead singer. He's 46 years old. March 19th, the greatest actor in the world, in my opinion, Bruce Willis. Happy birthday, Bruce. Bruce will be 70 years old. I just love Bruce. The greatest movie, of course, Die Hard. Great guy. My heart breaks for him and his family right now. March 20th, Spike Lee, 68. He's a director of some really big films back in the 80s, 90s. March 21st, Matthew Broderick, 63 years old. Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Bueller. March 22nd, Reese Witherspoon, 49 years old. You know, Reese was it comfortably or legally blonde. Very famous actress. And Shaka Khan, everybody, Shaka Khan. Oh, back to the 80s. Singer Shaka Khan, 72 years old on March 23rd. Oh my goodness. So we have so many singers, right? We got Hozier, Adam Levine, Reese, no, she's not a singer, and Shaka Khan, 3 great singers. So I decided to choose these songs. Hozier's Too Sweet. Personally, I love that song. I think the song came out a year ago. I'm not too sure, but I really like the song. And did you know, before he became a movie sensation, before he became a TV star, Bruce Willis was a singer. And I've got a hit song of Bruce's back from 1986 or 1987. I can't remember. It's called Respect Yourself. Bruce, love you, brother. Thanks so much for listening to the Let's Master English podcast. Again, this is podcast number 112. You guys, I do this for you. I want you to feel comfortable with English, to listening to English, and hopefully building your understanding and love for English. And I'm serious. I want to be your coach. So if you're not in my lessons, you can try them for free. I'll let you try my VIP lessons for free. Absolutely. Send an email, contact@letsmasterenglish.com. We have a community. The community's amazing. It's for members only. So I want you to join. It's a fantastic community. We have lots of different programs that you can join. We have Perf Fresh, which is 25 English lessons, speaking lessons. We've got bonuses on that. Normally, if you go to my website, the price is $450 for that course. You get personal feedback and live classes and everything. But you're hearing it here, and when I live stream, you can join that course for $28. $28. Personal feedback, live classes, everything. It's a tremendous opportunity. We've got elite classes. Elite classes are, I think, $170 a month. Yeah. We've got executive programs where we're on call 24/7. If you're an executive and you need English 24/7, we have that 24/7. It is, I'm not joking, $1,000 a month, $12,000 contract. We have students doing that. It's insane, but they love it because anytime they need anything, they have us. So we go from $28. That's for a 25-week course, basically 6 months. $28 for 6 months, or $6,000 for 6 months. We have a huge range of lessons, and the coaching staff that I have, the lesson quality, it's tremendous. So join us. Just try out a VIP course. See what you like. Do you like listening? Do you like speaking? Do you like both? Then you can decide. Then we can help you make the right decision. Contact at letsmasterenglish.com. That's it. Taking Me Out is a request song from 𝐻𝐿𝐵. 𝐻𝐿𝐵 is one of my elite members. And this is 𝐻𝐫𝐨𝐧 with a song called Idol. And it's the English version. I hope you enjoy it. Take care, guys. I'll be back next week. And together, let's master English.